Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Eliel. In this incarnation, I am here today to leave my daily message. Well, in first place, today we have the opposition between Venus in Scorpio and Uranus in Taurus, but this is part of the whole week, so perhaps there was an unexpected situation, something that it came out suddenly to change our experience or to call us to make a change in our experience. This is about a liberation of obsolete structures. And on the other hand, we have the moon going through Pisces today, tomorrow, when the moon goes through this sign. We want to be more with ourselves. It is a moment of meditation because there is this quality of sensitivity and permeability to the external energies. So for example, if we are in a place with a lot of people, we could feel drained. So it is a moment where we need more isolation, could be. Also, the moon today did this contact with Saturn retrograde in Pisces, which many times could present perhaps a situation of limitation or blockage, or the need to establish boundaries in certain situations, or perhaps wanting to start something, investing our energy in something that has a long-term projection. So tomorrow the moon is going to make this contact with Neptune retrograde in Pisces before entering in Aries, and we get ready for the full moon in Aries. Something that I wanted to remind you that I didn't mention yesterday is that many of the videos that I did last week are applying for this one because Chiron is still very, very present. It is part of the configuration of the full moon. Also, yes, the square between Mars in Cancer and the Sun in Libra, which is still in almost exact mathematical degrees. So what I am saying with this is that this square between Mars and Cancer and the Sun in Libra, it is mainly about finding challenging to create agreement with other people, or finding ourselves going through conflicts, and many times to create that rebalancing, internal rebalancing, because we know that the process is inside, that we cannot control what is happening on the outside, but we also know that by acknowledging what is happening inside, we could make an impact. We could have an impact on the external situations. So this requires a labor because it is a square. It is a challenging moment to do a labor and to recognize that many times to create that balancing, it is what the ego feels more difficult to do what actually creates the balance. So, for example, for some people, this could be linked with practicing more flexibility. For others, Mars in Cancer could be very emotional. So, it is about not being so much involved or taking things personal, the others' processes, I mean. For others, it is about not projecting the difficulties inside onto the others. So, it is a matter of detection, personal detection, to know what we need to correct or redirect in order to create that balance. And also, we have to know in the context of this full moon that many of the conflictive situations are actually sorry, showing. I am mixing the languages. That we need to make different decisions or assume different directions, because this Mars in Cancer could make decisions from a place of emotional attachment or wanting to stay in a familiar space that is not giving contributions, that is not evolutionary anymore. So it is important to take that in account in order to listen to ourselves and knowing how we can open our way, because that is the energy of this full moon in Aries. So, well, I just wanted to leave this reflection today. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.